Quick unboxing here. Let's get to know our stars here, our iPhone 10 and our Google Pixel 2 XL. They both come in the highest configuration. So this one's a 256GB silver iPhone 10 and this one's 128 just black Google Pixel 2 XL. Let's start with the Pixel. You open, you get the phone straight away, back facing. I rewrapped it in the sticker. I've been using the phone for a while, so let's remove that sticker and put the phone on the side and see what's inside the box. You get your regular stuff, documentation. I think the SIM ejector is in here. Yep. And then you get this small adapter to transfer stuff from an old iPhone. You get your USB-C cable, which is an amazing thing because Google switched from micro USB to USB-C. You get your, of course, charging brick. Again, an amazing one because this one is fast charging enabled out of the box. And then you have your headphone adapter because Google courageously, just like Apple, dropped the headphone jack off of its phone. So you get your headphone adapter. Let's put everything back. And actually, let's just throw it on the side and let's go to our iPhone 10. Open the box. First, designed by Apple in California, and your documentation and stickers and SIM ejector in here. Again, I rewrapped it in the sticker. It looks ugly, but it's still as satisfying, just like my daughter says. Okay, put the phone on the side. You get your charging brick. This one does not have fast charging. The phone has fast charging, but then you have to buy another adapter, another brick, a bigger one for fast charging. You get your earphones, which surprisingly, Google does not ship. Google does not ship earphones or earbuds with their phone. This one is the regular wired lightning one. Okay, and your regular USB to lightning port cable. Let's talk about the phones. Okay, so iPhone 10, Google Pixel 2 XL. Right away, you can see that the Google Pixel is a bigger phone. It's a 6-inch phone. This one is 5.8. We're going to talk later in another episode about the screen size and the resolution and all that stuff. Let's talk about the exterior of the phone and the looks and feel. One of the things I love most about iPhone 10, and I always say it's one of its best features, is the size and the form factor and how it feels in your hand. It's just perfect. They nailed it. They nailed it this time, the size. The curve that we're used to, Apple's same curve ever since the original iPhone. It feels so comfortable, so natural. The materials are so rich, glass on both sides. It's more prone to breaking, I know, but it's rich, nice. On this model, you have your stainless steel band. I love it. It reminds me of the original iPhone. You have your dual lens vertical camera. We're going to talk later on about cameras. You have your dual speaker phones, so stereo speakers on this phone. One speaker over here, the other on the bottom next to the mic and your lightning port. And you have your front-facing cameras, True Depth and Face ID, a big issue here we're going to talk about later again. And then you have your buttons. You have your wake sleep button, bigger than usual on an iPhone because now you use it in more stuff. You get your volume up and down, or plus and minus over here next to each other, and you have your toggle or switch for silencing the phone and the locking orientation. And you get your SIM ejector, which I hate. I hate on the iPhone, I hate on every other phone. Apple invented the SIM tray. I hate it. I don't know if there's a better solution for it. The good news is I think we're going to get rid of them very soon because Apple is now experimenting with electronic SIMs on its watches. So hopefully we're going to get rid of these guys very soon. Another important thing here is that the buttons, so again, the wake, sleep, and the volume buttons, they do not exceed a third of the screen where they end. So it doesn't come in the way of any phone holder or gripper in the car specifically, which is not the issue here. Let's talk about the phone first here. Again, full screen, simple design. The glass, of course, on the front, plastic on the back, but I still like the quality of the plastic here. You have a combination of glossy and matte. You have your fingerprint sensor on the back, which we do not have on the iPhone because we only depend on Face ID. We're going to talk about this later. You have a big single lens camera, big guy over here. Very special camera over here we're going to talk about later. Dual speakers or stereo speakers again, but they're both front facing. I don't really like the front facing design. They're so apparent, you can see them here. They're a little bit hidden. You have your front-facing camera, and again, you have your buttons. You have your wake-sleep button, small one, and on the same side, you have one single big volume button. The SIM ejector is on this side. I don't like that the buttons are on the same side. We're going to talk about this later when we're talking about the gestures and using the phone. But the other thing is because they also go all the way to the middle of the screen, so sometimes they get in the way of a phone holder in the car where it grips on the volume button. So this was a very quick unboxing and brief overview of the looks of the iPhone X and the Google Pixel 2. See you later in another episode for the real meat.